Yorkshire Three Peaks Race to the Sun. So 24 miles, about 5,000 feet of climbing, 7 hours 20 minutes. So Race to the Sun is the Yorkshire Three Peaks on the shortest day of the year. So you start at sunrise and you have to finish the 24-mile route before the sun goes down, 7 hours 20 minutes later. So starting today, it's hovering around freezing down in the valleys down there, but up on the mountains with a bit of wind chill, we're going to be in -4 or 5, so it's going to be that all day. It's pretty chilly, but yeah, should be good. It doesn't seem like there's an awful lot of visibility. That's Ingleborough over there, and there's not an awful lot of visibility on there. Not expecting to be able to see an awful lot, but the rest of the weather's pretty good, which is nice because I'm out on the hills on my own, which is great. There's no better feeling than being out on the hills on your own. Can't grumble for my office for the day. Nice. We're starting to climb a pen again now. It's at the start of the Three Peaks. You can see the sun bursting through the bottom end of the valley there, but it's not hit our valley yet, so it's still pretty chilly. Hopefully there's plenty of hills to keep us warm. Usually in the summer this route will see about 1,000 people a day on a busy weekend taking on this route. Last couple of times I've done it on the shortest day, you're lucky to see 3, and yeah, that would include me. So yeah, hardly anybody comes out here in this weather. But I mean, today it's not so bad. It's cold. It's going to be really cold up there, up at about just under 700 meters. Inglebury's one side over there in the clouds, can't see him, but yeah. So moving this to the shortest day of the year makes it a real challenge, because I've got 7 hours 20 minutes. That sounds like quite a long time to do 24 miles, but you can't run this dressed as a fell runner. You can't do it, it's too cold. And if you want to be self-sufficient, carrying all your kit and all your food and your water, you've got to be dressed for the weather, and you've got to carry a kit. So I've got my bag, my day sack with warm kit, hot drink, water, food, even got a pair of gloves, keep my little hands warm, not like me. But then you can't move as fast because you've got all your kit to carry. So I've got 2 goals today, time goals that is. 1, finish. This has beaten me twice before, I'm not going to let it beat me again. It's just brutal. The weather can be absolutely brutal. I'm hopeful today the weather is going to be on my side, but yeah, you still got to move at sort of nearly 4 miles an hour. It's a hell of a long time to be moving 4 miles an hour across terrain like this, and I'm just climbing and climbing and climbing. It's hard work. I'm walking and I'm blowing out my ass. It's hard work, but my second goal, time goal, is 6 hours. So if I can get anywhere near to 6, bloody hell, I'd be over the moon. But finishing would be the big thing for me today. It's going to be good, but first of all, Penny getting a bit closer. I've got that little bastard to go first. is Pen again. Alright, we'll fourth there. Wind is just starting to pick up, but it's not bad. But not been Pen again before. It's a bit of a scramble. It's brilliant. Oh, shit is hard. So let's get up into that climb, baby, cloud, baby. 50 minutes in, first summit, and again, what a view, absolutely belting. Time for a bit of a refuel and crack on. Morning.
Hello.
'Ingle over there looking absolutely stunning. Sun warming it up, covered in cloud. It's awesome. We're inside. Where are we going next? Way over there. Do a long jaunt through the bog, through the valley, down to Ribblehead Viaduct, and then we start climbing mountain number 2. It's 20 to 10 in the morning. It's the first time I've been in the sun, but oh, what a sunrise. Effectively 20 to 10. Penny gets looking awesome behind me. You can see that with the sun. It's just starting to clear. I could see nothing. It's beautiful. Peace and quiet. Nice. Six hours to go. 5 hours to go. Good memories of that little barn there. Several years ago, Hornsby and Paddy and I spent about 20 minutes in there trying to turn a map over with our little claw-like hands, having spent 3 hours trying to conquer race the sun in the freezing cold, driving rain, horrible wind. Oh, it was minging. Needless to say, we called it a day at the pub just at Ribblehead. So I'm nearly there. 5 hours, just under 5 hours to go, and I'll grab a bit of lunch on the move, nice cheese butty, and carry on up Burnside. Just under 5 hours to go, 2 more mountains. That's just under 2.5 hours a mountain. Doesn't sound like I've got very long. I have to get a move on. Okay, we've got a viaduct, quite an iconic section of the route. Pretty impressive, to be fair. Look at the amount of cars that are here. There's never anybody here. This is very unusual to see anybody here. It's quite nice to see people here, but yeah, you don't usually see anybody on this route at this time of year. Quite busy. hope the weather stays like this. Bit of lunch, about halfway in terms of distance, not halfway in terms of time, and I've still got more than a mountain to climb, two in fact. Not a big fan of being overtaken, but a couple of kids and their dad, I think, but turns out they're only on doing one mountain. I don't feel quite so bad, given I've already done one and ran about 10 miles or so already, and they run past me like a few spring chickens. I don't feel too bad. So anyway, back on it. So start the climb up Whernside. Looks like we've missed that waterfall. They've had a decent chunk of rain up here, standard. It's a bloody gorgeous day, absolutely beautiful. 4 hours to go. Coming up on the summit of Whernside. Oh, I'm bloody knackered. Left hip sore. Look at these steps, all the engineered footpaths around here, they're like just big steps. So it's like just going up and down big steps all the time. It's quite hard work. But 3.5 hours to go, just over halfway in time. And this is the summit of Whernside. Sod all here. 3 hours to go. I'm not gonna lie, it's brutal. That footpath off Whernside is just, oh, it's horrible. It's hard. They've engineered the footpath with massive big stones and slabs, and it's great to stop the erosion, but Jesus is it hard. Massive big steps, really awkward, slippy. We've got to get off here. That's a little bit of what it's like, but this is nice and easy. The hard bit's back up there behind me. One more to go. Ingleborough over there in those clouds. 3 hours. Oh. So just sort of starting the climb up Ingleborough. It's not steep yet, it's still just very gradual farmland, but look at that down the valley there. Well, Ingleborough's up there somewhere, right up in the clouds. Sign says I've got 2 miles to go. We'll call that 3. I don't believe the signs. It's hard work this. I've got just over 2.5 hours to go. It's 1:15. I'll be back in Horton and Ribblesdale by 15:48. So just over 2.5 hours. I've got to get up here and down the other side. And down the other side is particularly tricky on this one. It's limestone. There's gullies all the way through it because of all the erosion. It's cut up. Yeah, it's hard going, and yeah, legs are tired. I'm tired. I'm not going to let this beat me. Not again. 2 hours to go. Man alive. Why is this so hard? So 10 to 2. We'll be back for 12 minutes to 4. I'm just on the super steep climb up Ingleborough, so I've got probably another 20 minutes or so of climbing before we get up onto the plateau at the top, find the summit and then head off. It's probably another 4 miles or so. It's not very easy ground back to Horton, so God, this is hard. Not many people out and about now, just a few hardcore idiots left as we head towards sunset. Here we are, top of Ingleborough, final summit of the day. Just coming up to, you can just see the cairn maybe, I can just about work it out. Yet again, no view whatsoever. So I said I wanted to be up here and off with 90 minutes left. My watch is currently saying I've got about 95 minutes to go. It's It's turning into some sort of coincidental Top Gear type challenge finish this. Just hope my legs have got enough in to get us back to Horton and Ribblesdale before sunset. It's really starting to get cold up here now. So yeah, we'll see. So just over 90 minutes to go. Let's see if I can beat the sun. Summit of Ingleborough. Quick refuel, nav check, and I'm off. Oh, out the wind. Sun's starting to get a bit low in the sky. This is going to be close. Can't believe how close this is all the bloody time. God, this is hard. An hour to go. Horton's over there in the dip. You can just work out the top of Pennygent. This is hard going. Look at the track. That's what it's like all the time, because there's so much erosion on this track. What, this is hard going. Anyway, no time to talk. Got to do some running. 50 minutes to go. We just start to make out the edge of the village. Oh, I've got less than 30 minutes to go. Man alive. I've probably got about 1.5 miles, but I've also got a dash through the village to go back to where I started. This is how tough this trail has been. It's been like this since, well, I got off the top of Ingleborough. It's been like this. Oh, it's just wank. Oh, clay, mud, water, limestone, and occasional bits of slabs, but God, this is hard. 15 minutes to go, 14 minutes to go. I've got to be in the last mile. The village is just over this little hill here, but I don't know how this is going to pan out. I've pushed hard all day. This is just such a hard run. You know, I've not sat down, I've not rested, I've ate on the move. I just can't believe how hard this one is. Pennygent, see, now not in the clouds, but anyway, I've got to get on it. So I'm in Horton, it's coming in now, just crossed the railway line. We've got 8 minutes to get through the village. Oh. Come on, gotta do this. Oh, 5 minutes. Come on, can do this. Got one little bit of road to do. One bit of road, and I'm there. So I've got less than 3 minutes. 2 minutes. I need to get to the other side of the church. Oh, it's crossing. Okay. Nothing can hurt now more than my legs. I'm going to get to the other side of the church, get round to school in less than 2 minutes. I'm going to pass the church. Show you my watch. I don't know if you can see that. Minute hand. Literally a minute. Okay. I'm running on here. Got a little bridge. And the school's on my right. Jesus. Could this be any closer? Done it. 15:48. Started just before the school. School's here. 15:48. Oh my word. That was like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. How could something 24 miles long with 1500 feet or 1500 metres or well over 5,000 feet of climbing take bang on 7 hours 20 minutes? I can't even go to the pub for a pint. Oh, depressing. But I'll never have to do this again. That was hard. Race the Sun, Yorkshire Three Peaks. 7 hours, 20 minutes on the shortest day of the year. Start at sunrise, finish sunset. That's genuinely taken me 7 hours and 20 minutes. Bang on. Never again.